So the problems that brought us and what the future holds, this is the problem. It even came to the time where they had made a golden calf and they were saying, this is the God that brought you out of Egypt. So the leaders with Aaron are now even showing the people a different image and say that this is the God who brought you out of Egypt. A total, they've totally gone out of touch. At times we could be, practically at times we could be in church and instead of talking to pastor, you could talk to anybody. At times we get people saying, oh, if you talk to that sister, if you have a problem, talk to this other sister, talk to that, and talk to that. And we have preachers who come from outside, and also instead of talking to the pastor, they like to talk to the singer. Can you come and sing in my church for me? But the Bible says that whosoever doesn't come through, right, who doesn't come through the door, but goes through the window, the same is a thief and a robber. So if somebody wants you to do something, he needs to talk to the pastor. He needs to talk to the angel of the house. He needs to talk to the priest of the church. He needs to talk to the pastor, and the pastor will say, okay, you can have this daughter of mine to go and do this program or go and sing for you, or this son of mine. Otherwise, the person is a thief. He could be in clerical, he could be in castle, whatever he is wearing, he's still a thief. Amen?
Amen.
Have you seen military, uniform thieves before? They are called armed robbers. The military uniform doesn't change anything. He could be in the police uniform, but if he's a thief, he's a thief. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
But church members don't understand some basic things. The fact that somebody is robed or wearing a tie and a coat and he looks good, that doesn't mean he cannot be a thief. Amen.
Amen.
Are we getting somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. There's nobody interested yet, so let's go. So of all the prophetic decrees and the miraculous moments that characterize Elijah's ministry, it is his spiritual fatherhood that is the most profound mission. You know, it is his spiritual, that is it. They said, the New Testament talks about it. He will come in the spirit and power of Elijah. The Old Testament talks about Elijah, and it says that he will restore the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers. So that becomes very, very important. And we are saying this because Israel has forsaken God. Israel were worshiping Baal and they were loyal to Baal's prophets. They were more loyal to Baal's prophets. It's as if my pastor said, we needed to do some windows and let's have some money. And people won't give him the money. But if another false prophet comes and says, hey, I think your leg is breaking tomorrow, they'll give the money. So the nation was grabbed with falsehood and fear. The concept of fatherhood had broken down even today, just like those days. But Elijah has a calling and a passion to restore the authentic glory of God that comes through the relationship of father and sons. And that is what brought them to Mount Carmel. So by the time they got to Mount Carmel, there's a total disrespect for God. Everybody is doing, this person goes to this place, high place, and worships this here. This person goes here, worship here. And the God who brought them out of Egypt is left. At times they can even go and take a story and say, this is the one who brought us out of Egypt. I've come through a lot of years where you can literally have somebody in the Lord who you have raised, and the person comes up and the person comes and says, Pastor, I'm going to see my spiritual father and come. He's talking to me. There was a guy like that. I raised him from the street. He was a street boy. We raised him, brought him to my house, took care of him, fed him. Now he's preaching. He's a prophet who prays on the Carnation Park. Saw him, I don't know what